How's it going, guys? Will has 2K, and in this video I'll be talking about who I think could win the Brownlow, and yeah, the favourites of the who's going to win the Brownlow. So, as we know, Lockie Neal, Christian Petrarca, Paddy Dangerfield, there's three of the people who could win it, and probably three of the people who I think are a big chance of winning, especially Lockie Neal after the year he has had. He racks up disposals every time he goes onto the AFL field. He's just elite. Even Jackson McRae, he's a little bit of a chance. He has been the best for the Bulldogs this year, I reckon, over Bont. Bont's been good, but not as good as McRae. So, like I said, Lockie Neal is a very, very good player, and I won't be surprised if he wins it. But Dangerfield's had a very consistent year as well. He's played some very good games at Dangerfield, and I wouldn't be surprised if he won it again, to be honest. Like, Lockie Neal's a favourite, I think it's $1.30, but Dangerfield stands a massive chance. He is string together a couple magnificent games, and there's still 6 rounds left. We're getting to the pointy end of the year. There would have been 23 rounds, but due to the coronavirus, it just got all fucked up. But yeah, Dangerfield is a massive chance if he just plays well in the last 6 rounds and keeps Neal quiet. Well, he won't be playing on him, but if Neal doesn't play his best games, Dangerfield could take advantage of that, and yeah, never know, take the Brownlow for his second time. And another contender, I think, is Christian Petrarca. He has had an outstanding year for the D's. Demons, 2018 they were very good, and then 2019 they were very bad. But that man Christian Petrarca played well. Played well both of them years, and he's been exceptionally well this year as well. He's just stood up for them, being their best player, I reckon. Other than Clayton Oliver, he's been very good too. But yeah, he's just an absolute star, Petrarca. He is a massive chance of winning. Behind Neal, I reckon it'd go Neal, Petrarca, then Dangerfield. So like I said, if Petrarca just strings a couple good games right at the end of the year, you never know. He could surprise people and win the Brownlow. People call him overrated, but he's not overrated. He's just a bull. I love him. He's a massive ball getter as well, and he's just I just love the way he plays. So it's out of them three, I reckon. But the person I think that will win the Brownlow will be Lockie Neal, because he's just a ball magnet. He's a bit like Tom Mitchell, but I just think he's more of an entertaining footballer than Tom Mitchell. He does more with it, I reckon. And Tom Mitchell won the 2018 Brownlow medalist, but I like Tom Mitchell. He's a great player. I just didn't 100% like the way he went about it. Got a lot of cheap touches, and that's pretty harsh. That's very harsh. But yeah, I think Lockie Neal's a bit like Mitchell, but I just think he's got more of an impact on the game than Mitchell did and has. So Lockie Neal would be my tip for the Brownlow so far. There's still 6 or 7 rounds left, so it could go anyway. If Petrarca has a massive 6 weeks and Lockie Neal has a bad 6 weeks, you never know. It could just change like that. Or Dangerfield could have a massive 6 weeks. I don't really know who else could be in contention. Bontempelli and Cripps were the talk before the year started, but they have been not at their 100% best, them too. So I don't think that any of them will win it. Oliver, no, he's been decent, but can't see him winning. There's Matt Crouch, he's been pretty good for the Crows, but they lost every game, so he's not going to get it. There's a lot of people who could get it. Fife, no, maybe Fife this year, unfortunately. Oh no, unfortunately, but yeah, it won't be Fife this year. He's done very well for his club, but yeah, I don't think he'll get it this year. Is there anybody else? Matt Rowell had a very good start of the year. He was only a rookie, but he would have had 2 best on grounds and maybe a second best on ground, Matt Rowell. So he could have been in contention, but he won't be anymore because he's injured for the whole year, and they can't put him back out there and risk his injury to get even worse, if you know what I mean. So it won't be him. So it's out of the 3, like I said, Petrarca, Dangerfield, and who was it? Neal. I don't think Dusty will win it. He's just been too inconsistent this year. He's either really good or just poor. But yeah, Dusty's been a quality player, so I can't really talk shit about Dusty. So make sure to comment who you think will win the Brownlow this year. There's still 6 rounds left, like I said, so it's going to be a very tricky one to decide who will win. But I'm hoping either Christian Petrarca or Lockie Neal, because Dangerfield's already got one. But it's really hard. I reckon Neal should take it home. He just needs to be solid the next 6 weeks, and I reckon he'll get it. Thanks, guys.